Life is a series of moments where you either rise or remain. And right now, you are at one of those moments. You have a choice to make. The past may have weighed you down, the fear, the doubt, the hurt, but none of that is who you are. The story you've lived until now doesn't define you unless you allow it. You don't need permission from anyone to change. The power to rewrite your future lies in this very second, and it's waiting for you to wake up and act. So get up, save yourself. You see, no one else is coming. No one else will walk this path for you. It's on you to rise from the ashes, to break the old patterns that have held you back, and to stop surrendering to your limiting beliefs. Saving yourself isn't about waiting for the right moment. It's about declaring that this moment is the right one. The hardest part? Deciding. The rest will follow. You can train yourself to become more than your doubts, more than your circumstances, more than your past. The greatest transformation happens when you stop living as a victim of life and become the creator of it. So stand up, shift your mind, and align your actions with who you are destined to become. It won't be easy, but nothing truly powerful ever is. The only thing between you and the life you desire is your willingness to get up and stay up. Here's what you need to remember: you are capable, you are powerful, and you are needed. Now is the time to get up. Save yourself because no one else can do it for you. The moment you realize that everything in your life, every outcome, every experience, every reaction stems from a choice, you unlock the door to limitless transformation. Choice is not just an action, it's a declaration of who you are and who you are becoming. Every thought you think, every emotion you nurture, every habit you repeat is a choice. Most people live on autopilot, allowing their past to dictate their future, believing that their circumstances shape their decisions. But the truth is, your choices shape your circumstances. You might think your current reality is fixed, but it's not. It's simply the result of choices you've made, some consciously, others unconsciously. The same way past choices brought you here, new choices can take you somewhere else. In every moment, the power to change your trajectory exists. It's right there within you. The challenge lies in becoming aware of it. To choose differently, you must first notice the patterns you've been repeating. Your brain is wired to follow the familiar path, to conserve energy by sticking to habits and behaviors you've rehearsed over and over again. But if you want a new life, you have to make new choices, and this requires stepping into discomfort. When you decide to choose differently, you begin to shift your identity from someone controlled by the past to someone actively creating their future. Choice is not just about what you do externally. It's about the internal decisions you make every single day. Will you keep thinking the same limiting thoughts, feeling the same destructive emotions, or will you choose thoughts and feelings that align with the person you wish to become? Every time you choose gratitude over resentment, calm over stress, or courage over fear, you are rewiring yourself for a different reality. It may feel small at first, a single thought, a small shift in perspective, but the ripple effect is profound. One empowered choice leads to another. And with each choice, you are training your mind and body to respond in new ways, opening the door to possibilities that were once hidden. You'll begin to feel the shift, the way your mind sharpens, your heart opens, and your actions align with a higher vision for your life. The most powerful truth is that no one else can make these choices for you. Others may influence, suggest, or guide, but the final decision lies within you. You are the architect of your destiny, moment by moment, through the power of your choices. The future is not something that happens to you, it is something you shape with each decision you make, starting now. Choose wisely, choose boldly, and know that the life you desire is just one choice away. Self-responsibility is the realization that everything in your life, your thoughts, emotions, actions, and outcomes, is ultimately within your control. It's a powerful truth, yet it can feel heavy at first because it requires you to stop blaming external forces, not your upbringing, not your circumstances, not other people. When you take full ownership of your life, you step out of the role of the victim and reclaim your power as the creator of your reality. It's not about guilt or shame for past decisions. It's about recognizing that from this moment forward, your future is shaped by your choices, not your excuses. Most people hand their power away without realizing it. They say things like, "I can't help how I feel," or "if only things were different." But the truth is, every time you blame someone else or external events for your condition, you reinforce the belief that you are powerless. This belief keeps you stuck, waiting for the world to change before you do. But freedom begins when you stop waiting. It begins the moment you say, no matter what has happened, I am responsible for how I respond. Self-responsibility doesn't mean you control everything that happens around you. Life is unpredictable. But it means that your internal state is always within your control. No one can force you to stay angry, anxious, or fearful. You are the one choosing to hold on to those emotions, whether consciously or unconsciously, and just as you chose them, you can release them. You don't need permission to feel peace, strength, or joy. Those are decisions you can make regardless of your circumstances. Taking responsibility means understanding that your thoughts generate your emotions, and those emotions guide your actions. When you shift your thoughts, your entire state of being shifts. But this requires constant awareness, catching yourself in old patterns of blame or negativity and consciously choosing something different. It's not about perfection, it's about awareness and accountability. You can't change what you don't own. The most profound transformations occur when you stop looking outward for solutions and realize the power lies within. This isn't easy, it takes courage to face the ways you've avoided responsibility in the past. But it's also liberating because the moment you own your experience, you are no longer at the mercy of circumstances or other people. You realize that life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you, and how you respond to it is entirely up to you. The beauty of self responsibility is that it opens doors that once seemed closed. You begin to see how every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and every failure is a lesson in disguise. With responsibility comes freedom, the freedom to shape your life on your terms, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to step fully into the person you are meant to become. No one else can do this for you. Others can inspire or guide, but the work is yours to do. And that is the gift. Once you realize that you are responsible for yourself, you stop waiting for someone else to save you. You become the one who saves yourself. And in doing so, you discover a strength that no circumstance can take away. Breaking patterns is the key to creating a life beyond what you've known. We all live according to habits, thoughts we think every day, emotions we feel repeatedly, and actions we perform without even realizing it. These patterns create a predictable life, one that feels familiar but often leaves us stuck in the same loops. If you want something new and new experience, a new version of yourself, you must break free from these unconscious cycles. But breaking patterns isn't just about changing behavior, it's about reconditioning your mind and body to operate differently. The brain loves routine because it conserves energy. The thoughts you thought yesterday are the ones most likely to surface today, creating emotional states that feel automatic. Over time, these mental and emotional habits harden into your identity. This is just who I am, you might say. But that belief is part of the pattern. It's not who you are, it's who you've been practicing to be. The good news is that patterns can be broken. You don't have to remain trapped in the past, you can rewire yourself for a new future. The first step to breaking a pattern is awareness. You can't change what you don't notice. Start paying attention to the thoughts that arise, the emotions that linger, and the actions you repeat without thinking. Are they serving the future you want to create, or are they dragging you back into the past? You have to interrupt these loops the moment they arise. If a familiar frustration bubbles up, pause. If you catch yourself thinking the same limiting thought, I'll never change, this is too hard, challenge it. Recognize that it's just the old self trying to pull you back into safety. When you interrupt an old pattern, your brain enters a state of uncertainty. It will feel uncomfortable because the familiar is what your body has memorized. But discomfort is a sign that you are changing. It means the old wiring is being challenged and new possibilities are emerging. This is where transformation happens, not in the comfort of habit, but in the space of uncertainty where you consciously choose something different. The key to lasting change is consistency. Breaking a pattern once isn't enough. The mind and body are resilient, they will try to pull you back into the familiar over and over again. But each time you choose differently, even in small ways, you weaken the old pathways and strengthen new ones. You must become the guardian of your thoughts and emotions, catching yourself when you fall back into the old ways and gently steering yourself toward new ones. There is freedom in this process. As you break patterns, you open space for the unknown. You begin to create experiences that aren't governed by your past. Your thoughts become more intentional, your emotions more balanced, and your actions more aligned with the future you desire. Over time, you'll feel yourself becoming someone new, not because the world changed, but because you did. Breaking patterns isn't easy, but the most meaningful change never is. It requires commitment, patience, and self-compassion. But as you stay the course, you'll discover something incredible. You are no longer a prisoner of the past. You are free to create, to grow, to become. The life you want isn't waiting for the right moment, it's waiting for you to step into it, one broken pattern at a time. Decisive action is the bridge between thought and transformation. It is the moment where intention becomes reality, where an idea stops existing in your mind and takes form in the world. Many people get stuck in endless loops of contemplation, waiting for the perfect moment, for more confidence, for everything to align. But transformation never comes from waiting. It comes when you decide, when you make a choice so clear, so firm, that you burn the bridge to your old self and commit fully to the new path. Every breakthrough begins with a decisive moment. The power of action lies not in its size, but in its certainty. When you decide, there can be no hesitation. The mind will often try to pull you into doubt. What if I fail? What if this isn't the right choice? But decisive action doesn't mean you know every step in advance. It means trusting yourself to take the first step, even when the entire path is unclear. When you act with decisiveness, the fear that holds most people back begins to lose its grip. Taking action reshapes you. Every time you act with intention, you shift your identity because action is proof of belief. If you want to become someone new, you must act like that person now, not later. Act from the future you are building, not from the limitations of the past. This is where most people falter. They wait to feel ready. But readiness is a myth. Clarity comes through action, not before it. Each time you make a decisive move, you send a signal to your mind and body that you are serious about change. The beauty of decisive action is that it creates momentum. Small steps taken with conviction lead to larger shifts. The energy you put into one choice ripples outward, influencing your next decisions. Inaction, by contrast, keeps you frozen, locked in the same mental patterns, waiting for things to change. But nothing changes until you act. The universe responds not to thoughts alone, but to action backed by intention. Decisive action isn't about perfection. It's not about getting everything right on the first try. It's about the courage to move forward even when the outcome is uncertain. Mistakes are part of the process. But even a mistake made with decisiveness moves you forward because it teaches you, refines you, and keeps you in motion. Hesitation, on the other hand, drains your energy and reinforces the illusion that you're stuck. When you take decisive action, something profound happens. Your reality starts to shift. What once seemed distant or impossible begins to feel within reach. Doors you never saw before start to open, not because luck changed, but because you did. The power of decision lies not just in what you achieve, but in who you become in the process. Commit fully to the action you take, and let that commitment reshape you. Don't second guess yourself, don't look back. You've already survived everything your past has thrown at you. Now it's time to thrive by taking ownership of your future, one clear, deliberate choice at a time. You are the creator of your life not by chance or default, but by the power of your consciousness. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every decision you make shapes the reality around you. The external world mirrors your internal world, reflecting back the patterns you've rehearsed over time. Whether you realize it or not, you are constantly creating. The question is, are you creating consciously or unconsciously? Most people live as if life is happening to them, reacting to circumstances as if they have no control. But the truth is, the reality you experience is the sum of what you focus on, believe, and feel. Your thoughts and emotions are not trivial, they are creative forces that shape the experiences you attract. If you dwell in fear, frustration, or doubt, you invite more of that into your life. But when you shift into gratitude, joy, and possibility, you begin to draw on experiences that match that frequency. You aren't a bystander to your life, you are its architect. Being the creator means taking responsibility not just for your actions, but for the energy you project into the world. Your future isn't a random event waiting to unfold, it's being shaped right now, in every moment. You create your life with every thought, intention, and emotional state you cultivate. This isn't just about thinking positively, it's about aligning your inner world with the future you want to manifest. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in harmony, life begins to flow effortlessly in the direction of your desires. To create consciously, you must learn to step beyond the familiar. If you keep thinking and feeling the way you always have, you'll keep creating the same outcomes. Change requires you to think beyond the limits of your past and feel emotions that align with a future that hasn't happened yet. This is the essence of being a creator living from a place of vision, rather than memory. It means embodying the energy of the person you wish to become before the evidence shows up. Creation is not about force or control. It's about intention and surrender. Once you set a clear intention for what you want to create, you must trust the process. Doubt and fear are signals from the old self trying to keep you in familiar territory. But when you commit to the process of creation, even in the face of uncertainty, you begin to mold reality to match your inner vision. The universe responds to clarity and conviction. What you focus on with enough energy and belief will take form, because it already exists in potential, waiting for you to bring it into being. Being the creator means embracing the unknown. Creation is a dance with possibility, a willingness to step into the unfamiliar, knowing that the person you are becoming is being forged in each moment of uncertainty. You don't need to see the entire path, you only need to take the next step. Each choice, each shift in thought and emotion moves you closer to the reality you desire. The act of creation is not just about achieving external goals, it's about becoming more than you ever thought you could be. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are not defined by your past. The power to create is yours, and it always has been. In every moment, you are choosing thoughts that either align with your vision or reinforce your limitations. The only question is, what will you create next? Will you choose to stay the same, or will you step into the unknown and become the creator of a new reality? Remember, the world outside of you changes when the world inside of you does. You are the creator of your experience, and the only limits you face are the ones you believe in. Everything you need to create the life you desire is already within you. You only need to awaken to it. Mind-body alignment is the state where your thoughts, emotions, and physical being move in harmony toward a unified goal. When your mind and body are aligned, transformation becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Your thoughts direct your body like a conductor leading an orchestra. If the mind holds a vision, and the body feels it deeply as if it were already real, you shift from hoping for change to becoming the change. In this alignment, your intentions take on an energy so powerful that it begins to reshape your experience of reality. Most people live in disconnection. They think one way, feel another, and act in contradiction to both. They set intentions with their mind: I want to be healthy, I want to change, I want success, but their bodies remain trapped in emotional states from the past: stress, fear, doubt. This disconnection creates incoherence, like static in a radio signal. If your thoughts pull in one direction but your emotions and actions pull in another, you remain stuck in old patterns. True change only happens when both your mind and body are speaking the same language, working toward the same vision. The mind is where ideas begin, but the body is where they are made real. You can think of the future all you want, but unless your body feels it, unless you emotionally embody that future, it remains an abstract concept. The body doesn't know the difference between an experience that happens in the external world and one that is vividly imagined with emotional intensity. When you align your mind and body, the body begins to experience your thoughts as if they are already true. This alignment creates a powerful state of being, signaling to the brain and nervous system, this is who I am now. Mind-body alignment requires training because the body has been conditioned by the past. If you spent years living in fear or stress, your body becomes addicted to those emotional states. Even if your mind envisions a better future, the body may resist. It will crave the familiar emotions of anxiety or frustration. This is why you must teach your body to feel emotions aligned with your vision before the evidence appears. You must teach your body to feel calm, empowered, grateful, or joyful, not in response to external success, but as a choice from within. When your thoughts align with elevated emotions, your body becomes an instrument of transformation. You begin to act, think, and feel like the person you wish to become. The heart and brain enter a state of coherence, where they function more harmoniously, enhancing your mental clarity and emotional resilience. In this state, you are no longer reacting to the old triggers of life, but consciously creating your experience moment by moment. Your actions become intentional, and your emotions fuel those actions rather than sabotage them. Mind-body alignment also strengthens the communication pathways within you. The thoughts you think repeatedly send signals to your cells, influencing how your body functions. When you align your mind and body with thoughts of health, vitality, or peace, your body begins to reflect those states. Neurochemically, you start to produce more beneficial hormones like serotonin and dopamine. You shift from stress responses to states of growth and repair, enhancing both your mental and physical well-being. However, alignment isn't a one-time event, it's a practice. The old self will try to reassert itself, bringing back familiar thoughts or emotions from the past. The challenge is to notice these moments without judgment, gently returning to your intention. Each time you do this, you strengthen the neural pathways that support your new identity. Over time, the body begins to trust the mind, and the two move in unison. You'll notice that actions feel more natural and emotions become steady guides rather than obstacles. When the mind and body are aligned, life flows. Opportunities seem to appear effortlessly because you are in a state of coherence. You are no longer working against yourself, trying to force outcomes. Instead, your thoughts, emotions, and actions are synchronized, creating a powerful energy that shapes your reality. In this state, there is no separation between what you desire and who you are becoming. They are one and the same. You are no longer waiting for change, you are the change. Endurance is key to achieving transformation and creating the life you desire. In a world that often prizes immediate results, the power of persistence and resilience can be overlooked. Yet true change rarely happens overnight. It is a process, a journey that requires commitment and tenacity. Endurance allows you to remain steadfast in the face of challenges, setbacks, and uncertainties. It is the ability to maintain your focus and keep moving forward, even when the path seems daunting or the outcome uncertain. The mind often seeks comfort and familiarity, clinging to the known. When you set out to change your life, whether it's breaking free from old habits, pursuing a new goal, or seeking deeper self-awareness, you will inevitably encounter discomfort. This is where endurance becomes essential. It is easy to feel motivated when everything is going well. True strength emerges when you face adversity. Endurance is not merely about pushing through pain, it is about embracing the process of growth. Every challenge is an opportunity to expand your capacity, to learn more about yourself, and to build the resilience needed to overcome future obstacles. Many people begin their journey with enthusiasm but falter when faced with the inevitable difficulties. They may feel overwhelmed by their old patterns, thoughts, or emotions, and the temptation to retreat into the comfort of the familiar becomes strong. But this is where endurance is tested. It is in those moments of struggle that you have the chance to redefine yourself. Each time you choose to persevere, you are rewiring your brain and body, forging new pathways that align with your vision for the future. You are teaching yourself that you are capable of more than you ever believed. Endurance requires more than just a willingness to keep going, it also demands a clear sense of purpose. When you know why you are pursuing a goal, when your intention resonates deeply within you, it becomes easier to withstand the trials you will face. This purpose fuels your determination, helping you to navigate the moments when self doubt creeps in or when the challenges seem insurmountable. A strong why can act as an anchor, keeping you grounded in your commitment to change. It is also important to recognize that endurance is not a solitary act. While the journey is deeply personal, you do not have to walk it alone. Building a supportive community, surrounding yourself with people who uplift and encourage you, can greatly enhance your ability to endure. Sharing your struggles and triumphs with others fosters a sense of belonging and accountability, reminding you that you are part of a larger tapestry of transformation. Together, you can inspire each other to keep pushing forward even when the going gets tough. Mindset plays a crucial role in developing endurance. It is about shifting your perspective from one of limitation to one of possibility. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, see them as valuable lessons, essential feedback that propels you toward growth. Every time you face a challenge, you have a choice to succumb to despair or to rise with renewed determination. Cultivating a growth mindset allows you to embrace the obstacles as part of your journey, fostering resilience and fortitude. Moreover, endurance is a practice. Just like building muscle, it requires consistent effort and repetition. Set small, achievable goals that allow you to experience progress along the way. Celebrate these victories no matter how minor they may seem. Each small win reinforces your belief in yourself and your ability to create change. The more you practice endurance, the more natural it becomes, allowing you to tackle bigger challenges with greater confidence. As you continue on your journey, remember that endurance is not about relentless grinding or pushing yourself to the brink. It is about balance. Listen to your body and mind, take time to recharge and reflect. Allow yourself moments of rest without guilt. These pauses are not signs of weakness, they are vital for maintaining the stamina necessary for long-term transformation. When you approach your journey with a spirit of compassion and patience, you build a sustainable foundation for your growth. In the end, endurance is the bridge that connects intention to manifestation. It is the unwavering commitment to your vision, the determination to rise above challenges, and the belief that you are worthy of creating the life you desire. Every moment you choose to endure, to persevere, and to keep moving forward, you are crafting your reality. You are not just waiting for change to happen, you are becoming the embodiment of that change. In the face of adversity, remember endurance is not merely key, it is the essence of your evolution. Embracing the challenge is a profound act of courage and a pivotal step on the path to transformation. In every journey toward personal growth, challenges are not mere obstacles, they are opportunities for deep learning and evolution. When you shift your perspective to view challenges as integral parts of your growth process, you begin to unlock the potential within them. Each challenge carries the seeds of transformation, urging you to expand beyond your current limitations and to discover who you truly are. Challenges serve as catalysts for change. They compel you to confront your fears, insecurities, and the deeply ingrained patterns that hold you back. It is easy to feel motivated when everything is going smoothly. However, it is in moments of adversity that your true character is forged. When faced with difficulties, you have a choice. You can retreat into your comfort zone, allowing old habits to dominate, or you can lean into the discomfort and rise to meet the challenge head on. This choice is crucial. It is the difference between stagnation and evolution. Embracing the challenge requires a willingness to step into the unknown. The unfamiliar can be daunting, it often evokes feelings of fear and uncertainty. However, stepping into this space is where growth truly occurs. The more you allow yourself to navigate through discomfort, the more resilient and adaptable you become. Each challenge you embrace serves as a stepping stone, enhancing your ability to handle future difficulties with grace and confidence. In this way, challenges become your greatest teachers, revealing insights about yourself that you may not have discovered otherwise. Adopting a mindset that welcomes challenges is transformative in itself. Rather than viewing setbacks as failures, begin to see them as feedback, essential information guiding you toward your growth. This shift in perspective allows you to cultivate a growth mindset where you recognize that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance. When you approach challenges with curiosity and a desire to learn, you create an environment where innovation and creativity thrive. The body also plays a crucial role in how you embrace challenges. Your physiological state can either enhance or hinder your ability to confront adversity. When you find yourself in stressful situations, your body may react with fear or anxiety, triggering a fight or flight response. However, you can train your body to respond differently. By practicing mindfulness, deep breathing, or other techniques, you can cultivate a state of calm and clarity, allowing you to approach challenges from a centered and empowered place. This alignment of mind and body strengthens your capacity to embrace the challenges you face, transforming potential stress into a powerful source of energy. Moreover, the act of embracing challenges fosters resilience. Each time you confront a difficult situation, you build a reservoir of strength that you can draw upon in the future. Resilience is not just about bouncing back, it is about bouncing forward, gaining wisdom and insight that propel you to new heights. As you navigate through challenges, you learn to trust yourself more deeply, knowing that you possess the inner resources needed to face whatever comes your way. Surrounding yourself with supportive communities can enhance your ability to embrace challenges. When you share your journey with others who encourage and uplift you, you create a powerful network of support. This connection can provide the motivation and accountability needed to keep pushing through adversity. In times of difficulty, the shared experiences of others can remind you that you are not alone, and that challenges are a universal part of the human experience. As you continue to embrace challenges, remember that discomfort is a natural part of the growth process. It is in this discomfort that you discover your strength and resilience. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that arise, whether they be fear, frustration, or doubt. Acknowledge them without judgment and use them as fuel to propel you forward. The more you can sit with discomfort and confront it, the more you transform your relationship with it, turning fear into courage and uncertainty into opportunity. Finally, embracing the challenge is about maintaining a vision of the future you wish to create. Challenges may test your resolve, but they also clarify your purpose. When you stay connected to your vision, you develop a sense of direction that guides you through difficult times. Your vision becomes the beacon that illuminates the path ahead, reminding you that every challenge is a necessary part of your journey toward your ideal self. In embracing challenges, you are not only transforming your life but also reshaping your identity. Each challenge you face and overcome reveals the strength within you. You become more than just a survivor of hardship, you become a creator of your destiny. In the face of adversity, embrace the challenge as a powerful ally. It is through these moments of discomfort that you uncover your true potential and become the architect of the life you envision. Embrace the challenge, for it is here that your growth truly begins.